What's up, party people? Android Stud here, and today I have the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus, and I wanted to do my full house review. I've had this about 30 days. It's an excellent device, very impressive. I've been impressed by a lot of things on the device. I will say that I really enjoy it, that it has become my daily driver over some other phones. I got the T-Mobile version here, and it's in this beautiful coral blue. As you can see, this is a very sexy device. And let's kind of get into a couple things that I really do enjoy. And the first thing that I do enjoy, I enjoy the design of the device. I mean, this is just a beautiful glass back here. It's a fingerprint magnet, but duh, it's glass. You know what I mean? So, but it's a beautiful device, man. And when it comes to the screen, ain't nobody beating Samsung when it comes to the screen. You're talking about a Superman AMOLED display here. You got 1440 by 2960. I mean, it's just a beautiful device. I mean, you can't compete with this display. It's like the Samsung got the screen down, the Pixel got the camera down. I move on. You know, you got your rear fingerprint reader here. You got the dual lens setup with the dual aperture. You got your heart rate monitor. I mean, on the bottom, you get your Type-C. You got your headphone jack, your speakers. This comes with stereo speakers, which is outstanding. I'll talk about that a little bit later. You got your power button here. You got your volume up and down. You got your Bixby button. No comment. It's just a beautiful. Upstairs, you got your SIM card with your SD card. So if you want to increase the storage, you're good to go. But this is a beauty, man. When it comes to the screen, ain't nobody touching the screen. This screen is just absolutely phenomenal. I mean, it's a beauty. It's a beauty. I mean, it's gorgeous. When you have the phone out, you're looking at pictures, you're looking at the web, you on whatever you're doing, it's a beauty. Watching YouTube, watching ESPN, Netflix, you name it. It's a heavy hitter when it comes to the quality of the screen. Samsung pulls no punches when it comes to this. Now, you run an Android 8.0 out the box, which is great. A lot of people have complained about Samsung not updating their devices until they come out with a new one, and then after you buy the new one, the generation before will then get the software that the new one has. What I'll say about that is, come on, Samsung, step up your game. Update your devices. It's not right what you're doing. Come on, man. This should be on Android 8.1. Get it on Android P when P is about to drop in October. Keep it moving. Keep up with the Joneses, man. You're a good company. You're a big boy. Act like it. Now, when it comes to the Snapdragon 845 processor, it's fast. It's a blazer. It's cooking. It comes with 6 gigabytes of RAM. This one has 64 gigabytes of onboard storage. You got the SD card if you want to add extra storage. I haven't had a problem with 64, so I'm good to go. Now, on the back, you got that rear fingerprint scanner. Like I said, I use the fingerprint scanner. For me, it's fast. I enjoy it. Ain't no problems, no issues with me. You also have intelligence scan. You have the iris scanner. I really don't use those. I don't get into those. So for me, it's not really an issue, but you have that feature if you need it. Now, when it comes to cameras, you got that dual lens setup on the back, 12 megapixel camera on the rear, and you also get that dual aperture, 1.5 to 2.4, which is really excellent. You get the 2x optical lens, which is great. For me, the camera has been excellento. I've had really good time using the camera. You get that zoom in lens. I haven't had any issues taking pictures. The camera has been great with that 1.5 aperture at night. It takes really good night photos, so you have no issues there. Now, on the front facing camera, you could take some good shots. You got your selfie. You got your selfie focus. If you want to take a nice little shot, let's pose. Yeah. So it's really nice. Even on the rear camera, if you want to take live focus, you got pro mode, panorama, food mode. I mean, all kinds. You get the super slow-mo on the video. So if you want to do 960 frames per second, you're good to go. And then if you want to rock them AR emojis, It's up to you. If you want to get in there, do that. It's all good. I'm not really into the AR emojis, but it's there if you want it. It's there if you need it. The camera has been good. Is it as good as the Pixel 2 XL? No. And let me explain. The Pixel 2 XL front-facing camera, portrait mode, ain't nobody touching it. This don't touch it. The front-facing camera on this is an 8 megapixel camera. It comes with the selfie focus. It's good. It's not great. It's better than the S8 and the S8 Plus and the Note 8. So they did improve the front-facing camera on this phone, which I'm happy about. Now, the video cameras on this Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus are excellent. I think they're better than the Pixel 2 XL, but that's my opinion. That's where I will give the Samsung the edge, is on the video cameras, mic quality. It's the works. Now, this comes with this comes with stereo speakers, which have been outstanding. I've been very impressed with him. When you go in here, let's go into YouTube, check out a little video so I can kind of give you a little bit of an example of the front of the stereo speakers. As you see, shout out to my Project 13. He did a little speaker battle with the Nexus 6P and the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. So check out his video. But the speakers on this have been excellent. The other thing that I love, man, is the headphone jack. Man, there's nothing like being able to whip it out, pause, and put your headphones in here, plug, and be ready to go. Keep it moving. Even if you have the aux cord in your car and you want to listen to music, for those on the budget, 2010 Toyota Camry, shout out. I mean, it's excellent. You got the Type-C, fast charging. Like I said, you got the stereo speakers. You got the Bixby button, which is a complete waste of hardware. Samsung should just, it should be an app. All you got to do is do like Google Assistant, you know, and rock it that way. There's no reason to have a dedicated button for the Bixby button, guys. Get rid of it. You don't need it. Shout out to LG. AI button, I don't know, you might want to move on from that. But as we move on, man, this phone is excellent. Like I said, it's IP68 dust and water resistant, so it's really good. The software has been good. I've got no lag on this. It runs really smooth and buttery. I have no issues on this. I think the 6 gigabytes of RAM helps. The 2 gigabytes extra from last year's version of the S8 Plus, which had 4 gigabytes of RAM. Having the 6 helps. So I've really enjoyed the device. I've had no issues when it comes to lag. This thing flies. I'm running Lean Launcher on this. As far as TouchWiz, I could deal with it. I put a launcher on it. I like it a lot better than MUI, but that's me. The TouchWiz doesn't really bother me. I think it improves every single year that they have it. TouchWiz was really, really bad at one time, but I think it's gotten really, really good over time. They've made some improvements, and I've really liked what they've done. There's a bunch of stuff that you could do with this device. I mean, like I said, it's got great cameras, great video cameras. The screen is excellent. The software is beautiful. I pray that they update this device as much as they could. So, man, design, home run. Camera, home run. Screen, home run. Software is good. It's just, it just fulfills all the checklists. And when it comes to a device, look, you're getting a great screen, a great camera, you get wireless charging, you get fast charging, you get waterproofing, you get a headphone jack. They don't leave anything on the table. Samsung did a really good job with this device, and I just got to give it a really good grade, man. This is a really good device. I've really enjoyed it. It's been hard for me not to use this device. It's been that good. But anyway, man, check me out on Twitter. Like I said, Android Stud, Facebook, Instagram, Google Plus. You can catch me there. This comes in that midnight black, this coral blue, and also that lilac purple. So if you want to check it out, this is the T-Mobile version, which I'm getting better battery life on it than my unlocked version. I don't know why. As far as battery life, it's been good. It hasn't been great. A lot of people have complained about it. I've gotten probably around 5 hours of screen on time, so I'm good with it. It charges fast. I keep a charger in the car, at work, and at home, so for me it's not an issue. But for some other people, the battery life hasn't been as good, and I would have to agree with them. It probably should be better, but I can live with it. It's a beautiful device. I just charge it and keep it moving, and it does charge really, really fast. But that's gonna do it, man. I'm Android Stud, man. Leave a comment down below if I missed anything or anything else you want me to talk about. But it's really, really good device. I've really enjoyed it. Keep it moving, man. I'll check you guys later. Peace.